Welcome. My name is Stephen Johnson, and we are so grateful to meet with you today, investors. I represent a company called Soul the World. What our project is and what our organization does is we work with fundraise sports clubs and high school teams around the country, helping them with fundraisers by using them to collect shoes that are in good quality condition, and we pay them for each shoe. Once we collect these shoes, we will turn around and sell them to retailers around the country that will pay top dollar for American shoes. And then from this revenue, we take that and we buy brand new pairs of shoes to send to refugees around the world. I have a background in the shoe industry. I have been a financial manager for quite a while with a shoe company that does this sort of thing, buying wholesale shoes and selling them to retailers around the country. So I do physically know retailers that will be paying top dollar for these shoes if we are able to give it to them. And I'd like to introduce you my colleague Jason, that will introduce himself, and also Michael.
Hi, I am Jason Johnson. I'm an entrepreneur with a bachelor's from BYU, Idaho. I'm focusing on my portion of this nonprofit organization is making sure the costs and revenue comes in and goes, that the expenses are where they need to be with it. We're pleased to meet with you today as you go through us with this day. We're thankful for your time. We look forward to meeting with you and producing soul, helping us soul the world. Michael.
On that, my name is Michael Hoffman. I've been with Soul the World for a few months now, and I've been grateful to be a part of this organization. It's a very uplifting organization to be a part of. My emphasis with the company is web design, so that we are able to get the word out there about our company, as well as the sales portion, where I meet with presidents and CEOs of major corporations to share our vision with them, so that they'll be willing to partner with us to help fund this organization, which is one of the main reasons we are presenting to you today.
Thank you, guys. So I'd like to go through with you on the first parts of our company. The value that we present. We're helping organizations such as high school teams and clubs, and we provide a way for them to raise money by collecting slightly used shoes that we pay for on every pair. What we do is we pay them for the high quality shoes. We give them $2 for each of those pairs, and then we turn around and sell those to retailers in other countries. With this revenue that is collected, we purchase brand new shoes for these refugees, and this helps us benefit 3 different areas: for kids in high school, to the retailers in other countries, so they can have a way to receive shoes that they might not have been able to get in other channels, and also to the refugees who have nothing. Our customer relationships, our main customers are the refugees. Even though we may not work directly with them by getting them the shoes, we do have our partner company or an organization, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And we formed a partnership with them where we will send them the shoes, and then they will distribute these shoes around the world where they are needed. And with our customer segments, we have the refugees around the world. Our high school sports teams are these kids in clubs, and the retailers who want access to these American shoes. As I said before, many of these retailers, because of rules and regulations for their country, or in the customs area, they might not be able to get access to brand new American shoes. But through us, we are able to get it to them for a cheaper price and able to help them with their businesses, and they benefit from it as well. In order for our organization to succeed, we have representatives that go out and form relationships with these clubs and sports teams. This opens up our way to help them start their fundraisers with us and hopefully continue these relationships year after year. Another way for us to be found is through our company website, where people can go and learn more about what we do and how they can organize a fundraiser with using us as well. And let me show you our organization or our website, so that way you can see what it looks like and what we've done. Here we have the company website, Soul the World. And then here we have information on hosting a shoe drive. And also, if you do not want to host a shoe drive, but you would like to still donate, you can buy a pair of shoes with us. Here we have some shoes that are for sale that we will, once you purchase them, they will go directly to refugees in other countries that are needed. With, I'd like to show you another part of this website. And here we have some pictures of the work we've done in other countries and the good that our organization's doing by helping others. And that is my portion of it, and I'd like to pass the time over to the next area.
So you're probably all thinking, what being a nonprofit organization, how do we generate revenue to be able to pay for expenses and to continue to allow this process to flow? So first and foremost, we plan to partner with large corporations that desire to be affiliated with a meaningful charity. They'll pledge a portion of their annual profits in order to purchase shoes, shipping expenses, pay for drop bins and other expenses that are associated with the collection and distribution of shoes in refugee countries. Organizations that wish to hold shoe drives will also partner with us to collect shoes and have a shoe sale, like we've mentioned, like Stephen mentioned before. Proceeds are cycled back into the charity, and this will also allow schools and other organizations to get involved and contribute as well. And our website is our third way of generating revenue. Like Stephen just mentioned and showed you, it has a donation button where people can donate directly of any amount, so that they can, consider themselves involved in this charity as well as a tab where they can purchase those shoes directly and send them to the country of their choosing.
As part of the revenue for coming the monthly revenue that we generated from these, as Michael's explained, the partnership donations, we estimate them to be $144,000 a month. The sales from the club fundraisers that generate a little over $52,000 a month, and the bin collections are $180,000, totaling a little over $376,000 in monthly revenue for the Soul of the World to take forth their plan of providing souls to the world.
As far as key activities, we've basically mentioned the different plans that we have to continue to operate this business. First of all, the shoe drives will bring in shoes that will be sold to raise funds to purchase more shoes, newer shoes for the refugees. These also will give back to the school or organization that hosts them. And then all unsold shoes will be sent directly to refugee countries. Our research shows that there are over 99,000 schools in the United States alone. So that's a large pool to pull from to be able to have these shoe drives. Another key activity will be recruiting volunteers. Like Stephen mentioned, we will be affiliated with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And through them, we will recruit volunteers, members of that organization. And these volunteers will be crucial to a successful operations side of Soul the World. These volunteers will work in making sure that shoe drives run smoothly and ensure that shoes are safely transported to our central location for storage and then shipment. And then they will also work on the distribution end in these refugee countries to pass them out to the beneficiaries of our charity.
Some of the key resources that are very important for our company is the contact list, the hard copy financial agreements, the collection bin agreements, the transportation agreements, the contact lists that contain both current club fundraiser programs and past fundraisers that we've done, and the school contact information. Maintaining these lists are very, very important for the success of our companies. The key partnerships that we have set up to contribute part of this revenue to generate the bin location areas are such as companies such as Walmart, Vivint, Nike, the Boy Scouts. United Nations has allowed us to reach a vast array of resources to go forth. The cost structure that's associated with Soul of the World, the goal is to be a self-funding, self-going organization. The ongoing costs that are going to be there every month is the website, our website, our basic warehouse expenses, the business and employee expenses, the expenses that are going to change according to the fundraisers that are happening and according to the shoes. It's the transportation fees, getting them from where they're at to where we need to be, and then getting to their final destination. The marketing goods, because they're going to fluctuate with each one we get to. The club fundraiser program, as Stephen has said, we're going to pay these clubs a portion for each shoe that they bring forth. The bin collection points are going to be another cost associated with raising these shoes. Here we have the expense sheet as it's broken down. We estimate the bottom line expenses, monthly expenses, to be a little over $34,000 a month. That's based on 4 active club fundraisers going at once. This is a very high margin that'll allow us to in turn Soul the World fairly quickly. We'll be able to cover the world in a vast array of shoes. Thank you for your time. We do have a business canvas that we have associated ourselves with that we'll leave with you, being our key partners here is in helping us getting started, going with the bins, the fundraiser, the marketing material, the warehouses, the transportation fees to get us started. There's key activities, our value, customer relationships that we have developed, and our segments and our channels, cost structure, and our revenue. We appreciate your time, and we look forward to doing business with you here in the short future.